Hello, everyone out there in the planet of pageantry. My name is Jessie Ledoux. I am the queen of coaching for the Pageant Planet. So if you're one of our VIP members, one of our VIP Platinum coaching members, or if you schedule a one-on-one coaching session, I am the friendly face that you get to know and work with. So hello to all of my fabulous clients that are watching at home. I'm gonna pour myself a cup of tea and we're gonna get started. But while I'm doing that, I want you to tell me where you're watching from. So I am in Buffalo, New York. It's freezing. Hi, Marie. How are you today? I don't see. So yes, I am just getting into super loose tea and I love it. Hi, Lakeisha. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite people ever is here. Lakeisha, you're gonna love this segment. So one of the reasons that I love pageantry so much, I've been in the pageant industry, hello from the Philippines, Marky, is that I've gotten to meet some absolutely incredible and inspiring women from all over the world. New York, love it. And one of those things you realize is it's so much easier to not necessarily compare yourself with others, but see strengths in others. So Women Crush Wednesday was so apropos. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Marky. Oh my gosh, Anchorage, Alaska. Oh my gosh, so many people are here. Hello, hello. So with that said, I'm going to run through 3 of my women crushes for this Wednesday. What makes them so unique, so special, and so competitive? Because these are 3 former national title holders in the U.S. and how you as a current contestant may benefit from their skills or see if you can't pull some of those strengths out in yourself. So I am going to see if I can do some technology magic. So with that, my first woman crush is actually a friend of mine. So I'm so excited to talk about her. Here is the dun dun dun. Here's my first woman crush Wednesday for today. This is Mallory Hagan, Miss America 2013. I competed together in the state of New York, and immediately I was drawn to her. She has this really effortless energy, and if you are a fan of Mallory, and as I'm speaking, go ahead and talk about all the things you love about her, tag her, let her know how loved she is, and let her know that she is your Woman Crush Wednesday today too, and then feel free to share with me what you like about her. But in my opinion, Mallory made being real in pageantry cool. Because up until like the early 2010s, it was still very common to feel like you have to say the right thing in the right way and fit into a mold. And knowing Mallory personally and then seeing her Miss America interview, she is unapologetically herself. She is completely open in her opinions. And it might not be the popular opinion, but what's so respectable about Mallory is she always has the ability to tie it into facts, stats, details that back up her opinion. So as a judge, with the conviction that she has, it's difficult to argue with her because you just respect her opinion so much. So my advice to you, if you're already competing or still competing, that is, would be to, doesn't necessarily matter what level of your opinion falls, whether you're in the middle or to the right or to the left. And I'm not speaking politically, I'm thinking in any topic you may be like fighting with as far as what your answer will be. It's okay. Judges don't necessarily need to agree with your answer. They just need to believe you and to believe that you have put in the time and energy to be well versed on it. Mallory just has a great edge. I adore her. I think she is so authentic and genuine. I don't see her nearly enough, but she's an Alabama girl that found her home in New York. She is back in Alabama now, but my goodness, am I proud of her, and I'm proud to call her a friend for all the reasons mentioned. So if you're in your preparation, remember, your authentic self is the most beautiful thing that you can be, so own it. The next person, and again, this is so not a high-tech edition, but we're gonna do my best here. So Lakeisha, you're gonna like this one if you're still watching. Okay, so my second woman crush today is this beautiful creature. Her name is Michaela Jacobs. She was National American Miss Teen last year. I don't know if it was 15 or 16 or what it's called. Look at this stunning face. Are you for real? I can't get over Michaela. So I met her officially this past year at National American Miss Nationals in California, but I saw her compete the year before and I knew that she was a force to be reckoned with. So a fun fact about Michaela that I love talking about is Michaela was not really a pageant girl. I mean, she really didn't compete before, but she had this natural charisma and these adaptable skills. We talk about pageantry wanting to serve you. in the future, and Michaela is totally that person. She does look stunning. She is a gorgeous young woman, and she can speak to anyone. She has poise, she has presentation, and as you saw in that picture, and I'll show you again because it's so gorgeous, it is flowing like crazy. So this is just her being herself. It's unbelievable. So if anyone watching knows Michaela, make sure to let her know we are shouting her out for Women Crush Wednesday. Let us know what you like about her, and we will go ahead and send that her way. So this is the skill you can take from Michaela, because not everyone has natural magnetism or charisma, and that's okay. But what Michaela has is her adaptability in every situation. So for instance, she and I were talking as adults, having a real nice conversation, and up walks, I think, a 6 or 7-year-old, tugs on her dress, and she immediately was able to excuse herself from the conversation respectfully with me, bend down in a gown, which is so hard to do, pageant girls know that, and got on a level of that 6 or 7-year-old and was able to relate to her. So being able to recognize your audience and what type of communication you need to relate to them will take you far, not just in pageantry, but in your professional life, your personal life. So Michaela has that in spades. Hi, Emily. Emily is the director of the, correct me if I'm wrong, Emily, I think it's Maryland International, Maryland, Baltimore. I think there's a couple other ones. You can correct me. I'll look for your comment. But adaptability, being able to recognize the situations that you're in and still be regal. And I'm going to say one more thing about Michaela. She is one of those title holders that you meet her and you feel like royalty. She has that effect where she just is able to make you feel like you're on top of the world when you're talking to her, even though she's the one standing there like looking all fancy. So my last Woman Crush Wednesday, and remember, if any of these women crushes are friends with you on Facebook, go ahead, tag them. Let them know why you think they're so fabulous. So I am ultra proud of this third crush. Let me put my tea down so I can share. This is the ever gorgeous Samantha Riddle, and I am very partial to Samantha because not only did I compete with her in 2013, I also had the opportunity to crown her in 2014. So Samantha is like me. She is happily from competing, thank goodness. So we find ourselves on this side of the pageant world, but Samantha has transitioned to be a director. She directs now 2 states, California and Texas, for the international pageant system. And real quick, I will differentiate. So there is the Miss International Beauty Pageant, that's based in Japan. And then there's the Miss International Pageant that is based here in the US, that is very focused on your ambassadorship for your personal platform. It's service-based to incredible organizations, both of which have international contestants, so respectable in their own right. So that is the Miss International I am referring to here tonight. So let me take a sip real quick. I'm drinking orange blossom, wild orange blossom from Tivana. Does anyone else have like a great beverage they want to share? This is so delicious. Love it. Okay, so Samantha has transitioned to a director, and she is a stunner, Heather, isn't she? My goodness gracious. She took a pageant that had 15 people last year and totally transformed it. So if you know Samantha, tag her, let her know we are bragging all up on her tonight. And she took a pageant from 15 contestants to over 50, and that's in 1 year. 1 year. So anyone that wants to tell me that pageants are not relevant, please send them to Samantha. She will put them where they belong and correct them on the right path. And what Samantha's strength is that you as a title holder can benefit from is her ability to see strategic partnerships. So as she's doing it as a director, it's something you can adapt into your title holder plan, is what organizations, nonprofits, potential sponsors can you align with to make your mission greater? Because we can't do this all on our own. Let's see, we're running out of time. Okay, excellent. A few more minutes left. So always being able to see who you can work with to make a greater impact for your platform or as a vehicle of ambassadorship for your system. So Samantha partnered with top-notch clothing shops in the area of her pageant. She partnered with hair and makeup artists, photographers. She worked with the best of the best. And the way she was able to do that was she positioned herself strategically and as a businesswoman. She is the definition of a boss babe. I absolutely adore this woman. I am so proud to call her a friend and a sister queen. So what do you admire in the pageant contestants that you compete with? What do you find inspirational? And is there someone that you want to give a shout out to through the Pageant Planet? I mean, I'm not going to say this is going to be a weekly thing, but you never know. We may pop up here and there. And again, I'm Jessie. I'm the queen of coaching for the Pageant Planet. Hi, thank you so much. I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to guess, is it CJ? Is it that easy? Does it possibly that easy? Hello, how are you? So who do you admire and why do you admire them? Feel free to share that in the comments below, and hopefully we can highlight them in a future episode. And then other tips, questions that you might have for us. We plan to make this live Facebook surprise a regular thing. So feel free to share your questions, your pageant tips, what maybe some things that you want some advice on. Feel free to share them in the comments below, and we will address them at another time. So those are my Women Crush Wednesday. Mallory Hagan, Miss America 2013. Michaela Jacobs, National American Miss Teen 2015 or 16. Eek. And then lastly, Samantha Riddle, Miss International 2014, who is now a state director for 2 states. So all these women, they have an edge. They're unapologetically themselves. They are adaptable. It is fantastic to see women like this in the pageant industry. So let's support each other and not compete with each other, because what's that phrase? It's the flower never worries about the flower next to them. It just blooms. So let's all go out there, be our best selves, and work together and support our success. So that's it for me tonight, the queen of coaching for the Pageant Planet. Oh, Heather just wrote, Amanda Reinhart, Mrs. Nebraska USA Universal, endlessly gives herself to her platform and her community. Love her. That is an awesome shout out. So happy Women Crush Wednesday, everyone. Talk to you soon.